Hey guys, it's me. Just wanted to give you an intro of vocab 2. I will post this video with the notes for vocab 2. I have them in columns. You only need to do the first column on Quizlet. The second column are the sentences and captions. I am going to go through all the meanings with you. If you are a person that likes to write things down, you might want to print out the vocab list and write those down. If not, you might want to add it to a Google Doc. Maybe you can split screen, type in the notes. It's very good to know what the words all mean. And like I said, writing things down always helps me remember. So vocab 2 is all about being in a restaurant. The first bunch of words that we did with vocab 1 were a lot of food-based words like breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, and things like that. This is some other items. So the title of vocab 2 is En el Cafe, which would be your first phrase for your Quizlet flashcard. And that means in the cafe. The next one says Los Refrescos. Refrescos is a word for refreshments or drinks. Okay, a lot of times it can also mean sodas, but it's not limited to just that. This one's a weird one. It says unos batidos de jugos tropicales. Unos batidos, if it's by itself, actually means a milkshake. And when they're saying unos batidos de jugos tropicales, now they're saying it's like a milkshake of tropical juices, which we normally just call a smoothie. So you could put smoothie down on your flashcard, and that's fine. El agua mineral con gas. It's really carbonated water, sparkling water, if you want to be fancy. If it's without gas, then it's really just regular bottled water. And it would have the word sin, S-I-N, if it was not carbonated without gas. Most kids your age do not tend to drink sparkling water. It's kind of like seltzer. Most kids your age don't like it. And then over here we have Las Meriendas. Now, when you have this group of words on your notes, I actually have 4 different words. I have Las Meriendas, I have tapas, I have antojitos, and I have aperitivos. You could put them all together on one flashcard. I actually made a note of that on there. They're all ways to say like appetizers or snacks. You may have heard of, if you've gone to certain Spanish restaurants, they may just list them as tapas. They're like just small little plates. And it is not uncommon for people to go to a cafe or a restaurant, between lunch and dinner, because dinner is very late in Spanish-speaking countries, and they order a few plates of appetizers, and that's kind of like everybody's snack. And some common Spanish appetizers are los camarones, which would be your next word, and that's shrimp. A lot of times it could be shrimp with garlic sauce, but just shrimp, okay? It doesn't have to be just like that. Las albondigas, meatballs. Aceitunas are olives. Las empanadas are empanadas, okay? If you've never had an empanada, it is really dough stuffed usually with meats or chicken or cheese. It depends on what you get in it. And then they're usually pressed together, and they're like in a little half moon shape, and they're fried, and they're fantastic and delicious. If you've never had one, you should definitely try one. There's a great place in Lincoln Park. You should check it out. Los tostones are fried plantains. Okay, it's kind of like a banana, but that's what they are. Pinchitos, those are kebabs. Like, when you take a skewer, like the little wood stick, and you stick your meat and stuff on there, and we grill them. That's what those are. So you could just put kebabs. Like I said, a lot of these things Quizlet will translate for you, but those are those main words. And then I gave you the words el mesero, that is the waiter. Una mesa ocupada means an occupied table, meaning somebody is sitting there. Una mesa libre is a free table. Not free like you're not paying for it, but free like no one is sitting there. Like these 2 friends walked into a little cafe. It looks like they're sitting outside. They're looking for a table that's available for them to sit at. And then you have el menú, which is the menu. Okay. And then I believe that is the rest of the vocab words that are listed on there. But then we have a lot of the captions and the sentences, and that would be on the right column of the notes. And like I said, you should write these down or type them. You're not putting those on Quizlet, but you should be aware of them. This one says Los amigos van al café, and it says the friends go to the cafe. Marisol ve una mesa libre. Marisol sees a free table, like an available table. And then it says Jose Luis abre el menú. He opens the menu, and Marisol lee el menu, and she's reading the menu. All right, and then I'm not sure if I put this phrase on there. Antes de comer, it means before you eat. And you can see that the waiter walked over and they're showing a conversation. I know I have these sentences. It says, "Sí, señores, ¿qué desean tomar?" The waiter is saying, you know, hello, yes, sir, ma'am, what would you like to tomar? Can mean to eat or to drink. In this case, we'll just say to have, because he's asking for whatever they'd like. And she responds with, "Para mí, un batido de papaya." Oh, I would like a papaya smoothie. And Jose Luis responded with, "Para mí, and for me, una cola, a Coke, and una empanada de carne, and a meat empanada. Tengo hambre. I'm hungry." Los amigos hablan con el mesero. The friends talk with the waiter. El mesero escribe la orden. The waiter writes the order. Okay, you can see he's got his pen, his paper. If you've ever gone to a restaurant and maybe the waiter or waitress didn't write the order down, sometimes it gets messed up, especially if you want to substitute something, like instead of fries, you want cheese fries, and maybe they forgot the cheese. Okay, so he's writing down the order. Not sure if I have this phrase on there, después de comer, but that means after you eat, after eating. And when you're at a restaurant, after you eat, you can't just leave, you have to pay the bill. So she's signaling with her hand to the waiter like this, "La cuenta, por favor," the check, please. And the waiter responded to her, "Sí, señorita, yes, ma'am," and seguida right away. And then she asked a question, which is really weird for us here in the United States because it's not something that comes up. She asked, "Está incluido el servicio?" which literally says, does that include the service? Okay, but for us in the United States, it's like the tip. And he responded with, "Sí, señorita, yes, ma'am." Now, when we go out to a restaurant, a sit-down restaurant, we're not talking fast food like McDonald's, the tip is typically not included on our checks. And a lot of kids your age don't realize that you have to tip on the food. You're tipping the waiter or waitress for them serving you and bringing it to you and waiting on you. Waiters and waitresses here in the United States make less than $2 an hour. Everything they really make comes off of tips. So el servicio, although I'm telling you it's the tip, it's really meaning the service because that's what you're tipping for. You're tipping for the service that you were given. And on the side here, you can see their check, and there's a batido, empanadas, and gaseosa. And it says here at the bottom, although my face is kind of in the way, it says servicio included, 46. That's their amount. It's not dollars. I'm not sure what country they're in, but it's not dollars. Okay, what that might end up being is like, $10 or $12. Okay, it's not $46. It's not that they're going out to a fine dining place like that. There is a little side note here. It says small snacks are called tapas or pinchos in Spain, and in other countries, they are called botanas in Mexico, and antojitos or bocaditos, as well as in parts of Latin America. Tostones in the Caribbean are called patacones in many areas of Latin America. El mesero, the word for waiter, is used throughout Latin America, and in Spain they use the word camarero. Just some other information for you. They are not part of your Quizlet. So your Quizlet is going to be the first column of words that is going to be posted with this. You're going to make a Quizlet, and you're going to do a Quizlet quiz. Now, because there's a bunch of words, and from now on, every Monday, Wednesday are going to be A days, and every Tuesday, Thursday are going to be B days. Friday is going to be a catch-up day for everybody in the whole school. This is not new to you guys because you were doing that anyway. But the Quizlet flashcards and the quiz grade will be listed as an assignment. You will attach a screenshot. If your screenshot shows me your deck with, it says the number of cards, and I can see your little quiz grade on the side that normally in class I can't see. I can zoom in on my computer and see that. You only have to do one screenshot if I can see everything at once. If not, give me a screenshot of your deck and a screenshot of your quiz grade. Okay, but I need to see like the words with the quiz grade. You can't just send me a picture of a 100. I need to see what the words are. That is not going to be due until the second class. So you have today's class and the next class to submit that. Okay, so you have like 2 days. That's what I'm putting up. That's what I'm going to do. And then when I put this up, that'll be your assignment for today. But I will put a reminder in that is also your assignment for the following class. So if I have you on Monday and Wednesday, Monday you will see this video with the notes, and Wednesday you will see my reminder saying, don't forget to submit your screenshots. It's going to be listed under assignments on classwork. If I have you Tuesday, Thursday, it's going to be the opposite. You'll get the video and the notes on Tuesday, and you will get a reminder on Thursday that everything is due under classwork on assignments. It is the fourth marking period. You guys did have one other assignment before the break for the fourth marking period. It was the Chapter 4 vocab 1 workbook page. It was just the first page, okay? Some of you didn't do it yet. You can still do it. I will still take it. Just do it and submit it. If you don't submit it, I won't get a notification that you completed it late, and then I'm not going to go through and double check everything. A lot of you did submit it. Some of you didn't submit it, but I had checked already, and maybe I wrote a note, turn it in. But double check. These are the first 2 assignments for the fourth marking period. I was hoping we'd be back in school by now, but we're not. So unfortunately, we're going to have to keep doing it this way. But if you have any questions, email me. I'm available. And I hope to see you all soon.